LeBron James memes might be the greatest thing the NBA has ever produced. From fake LeBron voiceovers to clips of him constantly lying about everything, it's content gold. The constant flood of memes might just be inflating the GOAT talk a little bit too much. The man has been dominating the league for nearly 2 decades and is still putting up numbers in his 40s, and his son is about to hoop alongside him. The man's career has been live streamed, memed, dissected, praised, and yes, heavily glazed. But here's the real question. Is LeBron the greatest of all time, or are we just caught up in the biggest social media glaze session in NBA history? To even have the GOAT combo, we gotta ask, what even is greatness? Is it rings, points, maybe longevity, or sheer dominance like BPM or PER? Because if it's all about rings, then shout out Bill Russell instead of MJ or LeBron. He's got 11 of them things, but no one's really calling him the GOAT. But LeBron's case is far different than the others. He's got 4 rings, but he's been to the finals 10 whole times. One could hardly call that a coincidence. That's crazy to think about. He's also the leading scorer of all time, an elite playmaker, and still averaging 25 plus in year 22. He's literally older than some of his teammates' dads. That is crazy to think about, considering the fact people in the league currently playing that were in diapers at the time LeBron was still dropping double-digit games. But here's where things get spicy though. Micheal Jordan fans will never let go of that perfect 6-0 finals record. And I get it, 6 rings, no losses, elite 2-way player. Played fewer years, but stayed dominant when he's shown. So the argument becomes this: would you rather have 10 years of absolute dominance or 20 years of sheer greatness like LeBron? If MJ played as long as LeBron, could he have won more, or would he have declined and chipped away at his perfect legacy? Could he have won 7, 8 rings maybe? What if LeBron had gone 7-3 in finals instead of 4-6? Would MJ still be seen as untouchable? Now we have to talk about longevity versus peak. Hey, if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's right down below, helps out a lot, and will help this channel succeed. Anyways, back to the video. This is where the GOAT convo gets messy. Do we value a decade of unstoppable peak dominance like MJ, or 20 plus years of top tier consistency like LeBron James? Because LeBron didn't just stick around, he stayed elite. In that last single digit scoring game, January of 2007. Now here's another thing that gets overlooked commonly. They didn't even play the same style of basketball.
We play in different eras. He's an unbelievable player. Yeah, he's one of the best players in the world, if not the best player in the world.
MJ played in an era where you could get clotheslined for driving into the paint. The game was physical, slower paced, and more ISO heavy. Hand checking was allowed. The mid-range jumper was king. LeBron's era, faster paced, space and pace offenses, more 3-pointers. You got Stephen Curry dropping 3s, and then you got people driving into the paint like LeBron. The game evolved, and LeBron evolved with it. Some would argue MJ wouldn't dominate in today's NBA because he wasn't a great 3-point shooter. Others say he'd easily adapt and average 40 plus points per game with modern spacing and foul calls. Same goes for LeBron. Could he have thrived in an era without freedom of movement? We'll never know, and that's the frustrating beauty of the GOAT debate. It's all about the what ifs. At the end of the day, the GOAT conversation might never be settled. Different eras, different styles, and different rules. We will never see them play under the same exact conditions that each other played under, but what we can do is appreciate greatness when we see it. Obviously, we can appreciate LeBron's longevity, consistency, and all-time stats, which are absolutely unmatched in today's game. MJ's peak dominance, perfect final record, and iconic legacy. Now, the real question is LeBron basically a new Wilt Chamberlain, or is he closer to MJ? Because MJ played twice as good, but for a shorter amount of time, but LeBron has that longevity factor that could push him far ahead. But Wilt Chamberlain also had a record amount of points and also had some pretty crazy stats. So no matter where you stand in this debate, there's always going to be some sort of opinion that comes in and tries to attack yours. You think LeBron is the GOAT? They'll talk about rings and records. You talk about Jordan being terrible? People will come at you for saying one of the greatest players of all time is one of the worst. So at the end of the day, we don't have an idea for sure unless they played head-to-head in the same era with the same rules. So whether you think he's the GOAT or just the most glazed player of all time, there's one thing that's for sure. We will probably never see another LeBron James. But where do you guys stand? Let me know in the comments section below, and click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It takes a long time to make these videos, and I spent tons of time editing and recording.
His name is LeBron James. I'm talking about the man on the Lakers. LeBron, I'm asking you to say his name. LeBron James. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better